Hey guys, it's Riley, the parking lot mechanic here. Today we're going to be working on my 91 F150 with the 5.8 liter automatic, and it's 4x4. I picked it up yesterday, the day before Labor Day, so I'm not sure what the date is, but for 250 bucks with the title. It is chewed up by field mice, has 4 flat tires, and has run in, the registration is for 2001, so 20 years. So we're gonna try to get it running and figure out what was wrong with it while you parked it. Hopefully it's nothing catastrophic. And today though, we're gonna be putting on 4 new tires, new to me, Craigslist special, $80, all 4. And I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do it myself because today's Labor Day and everything's closed, so I can't go pay Walmart to do it for me. We didn't park for the brakes. We're in really good shape. It needs brakes. What do you expect? Just sitting 20 years. Everything. It's in good shape. Is that dual shocks? Huh, yeah, dual shocks. I didn't know Ford did that back in the 90s. I thought that was a custom kind of thing that people just did to their trucks.
This is a custom.
No, this isn't a factory custom. I mean, aftermarket people would do that kind of stuff. But it's factory riveted on and everything, so that's a factory option, I guess. I didn't know that. Okay. Let's go over to my covered parking spot. Here's the tools I'm going to be using today. My Harbor Freight air compressor, Harbor Freight air hose, Harbor Freight blowgun. I also got a Harbor Freight air chuck to air up the tire whenever I get to that point. And if I can get it out of my pocket. There. And my soapy water, a couple of fry bars, and my BFA, my big effing hammer. And water because it's hot. First thing I'm going to try to break the bead on the tire. I think the guy that I got this truck from, I think they aired up the front 2 tires. They couldn't air up the back, they said. But obviously it didn't hold air. The guys I bought the truck from aired up the front 2 tires, but the back 2 wouldn't hold air. So, but the front 2 didn't hold air for very long. So I went ahead and got some known good tires, and I'm gonna put them on. And I'm gonna hopefully reuse the valve stems. Hopefully they're not bad. If not, I'm gonna be doing this again. But first you gotta break the bead loose, and I'm gonna try to show y'all how to do that. I screwed up and left the valve core in here, and I don't have a valve core tool, so it's gonna be fun. Actually, here's a broke man's valve core tool. Alright, now got good.
Premium feet content.
Yeah, I wear flip-flops all the time. Get used to it, guys. I don't care about these tires, so of course I'm going really hard on them. If you do care about the tires, just go to Walmart and pay the $20. first roadblock, and y'all are gonna see the broke way to fix it too.
Get it? He's using my car for this.
One side down.
Give me one tire.
One side down. One tire. Need good set, pry bars. I don't know how long this one is, probably about a foot, 16 inches. And then this one is 36 inches. I would suggest two 36 inches just for how it's gonna go. I've done this a couple times, so I know I can do it with this, but smaller ones make it easier. Or, sorry, bigger ones make it easier. All you do is get it underneath, work your way around. That's one rim off, or one tire off. The rim is a little rusty. I would suggest wire wheeling it, but I'm gonna get to some different rims for this truck. This is literally just to move it around, and if I have to air it up once or twice a week, I'm okay with that. I don't have an issue. But right now I am going to clean up my rim with my blowgun real quick, just get off any little debris or anything, and probably clean the inside of it. Alright. Now I got my rim pretty well cleaned off. Not really, but good enough for what I'm doing it for. And now I am going to mount this tire. Now, I'm going to try to just shove it on there for the first bead, but then the second bead, I just took those off just because I don't want them cutting up the bead of the new tire. Lube it up. Alrighty, down, one more to go. Once again, lube her up. Makes it so much easier. That's why I was able to get on quicker than I thought I was going to. again, start on the valve stem. The lube will also help later whenever you're trying to seat it. The bead. Seat bead. You see how I'm using my feet? I'm walking around it as I go around with the pry bar to help hold down the bead. Now right here I took too big of a bite, that's why I was having trouble. But little bites, don't rush. You're gonna make yourself tired, it's gonna suck. There we go. All the way seated.
Good job.
Now we got the air compressor and try to shoot some air in here. We'll see how well I can get it. I think I might be able to. If not, I got a little trick with the ratchet strap I can show y'all. Since I don't have a big air compressor that can shoot a lot of air in. Alright guys, the tire's finally aired up. I'm not going to talk about how long it took with that little tiny thing. But I did it, and I've got to do 3 more. That's just part of working in a parking lot. I can't have all the nice fancy tools. And now we're going to go ahead and put this tire in the truck. I don't condone how we have this jacked up and strapped up. This is just what I can do. This is a rented trailer even. Because I don't have a trailer. I live in a small apartment, not a big fancy place where I can store a trailer. Or even a truck. But that's why we're putting nice tires on it so I can still move around and kind of trick my apartment into thinking that it's a moving, ready driving truck. Got it on there. Spins. Spins okay. For sitting for 20 years. We parked this truck after being only 10 years old, but so that's kind of worries me that some catastrophic. But he did put a lot of hard miles on this truck because he did work in the oil field, he said, and he's like it easily has 200,000, maybe even 300. He doesn't know how many times the odometer rolled over, but that's okay. These 5.8s are damn good motors because they only make 200 horsepower. I don't even think they make 200 this year, but they only make 200 horsepower, so they can't kill themselves. Transmission might be out, but I'll show you how to replace that if it is. Now, I am just running these on with impact. If you are doing this for yourself and you plan to take the vehicle on the road, you need to torque the lug nuts down. I'm not going to take this on the road anytime soon. When I do, I will make sure to torque all of the lug nuts when the vehicle is on the ground. But if you're doing this, say you got a flat tire, you went to the junkyard, got a tire, and you're putting it on there, you need the car for work tomorrow, torque them down. If you don't have a torque wrench, go buy one. If you can't afford one, go. Ask a friend, call a parking lot mechanic like me, or a mobile mechanic, sorry, not a parking lot mechanic, or drive 20 miles an hour to the nearest mechanic shop and get them to torque it down. But be super careful, have your hazards on, just go as slow as you can, because you're putting other people's lives at risk. I understand, yeah, you don't care about your own. I'm the same way about some stuff, but when other people's lives are involved, that's where you need to draw the line. All right, now let's get back to putting these tires on. Well, right now I'm jacking up the truck, but Gwen, my girlfriend, the one videoing, wanted me to show y'all that I'm using my screw jack from my truck, despite not having a nice fancy jack, so it helps. not even that rusty. I'm surprised it was holding so well. Crazy. You already saw me mount the tire, so we're gonna cut it here. All right, guys, we're back now. 6 hours later. God, it was awful. Those other two on the passenger side fought and fought and fought, trying to bust them loose, running them over with the car. We got them loose though. I got them swapped over. This is the last one. This is the driver rear now, and it's the only one not wanting to seat on the bead. So I'm doing my ratchet strip trick right here. You sit here, you wrap the ratchet strap all the way around. It can be a small one, big one, whichever, any of them that you got. Small ones are $1.50 at Wally World, so it's easy to do if you need to do it, if you're doing this all yourself. And all you do, you just crank it down on here. Crank it down, and then it forces it to seat a little bit on there. Usually it makes it like taco, not like that. But yeah, so I got about 40 psi, so that should be just barely enough to seat it as long as it's all working. I'll add a little bit of soap and everything. Yeah, a little bit. Hopefully seat it. Looks like I got it. No, the backside.
Did you get it?
No. And I'm out of here. Okay, now what I'm about to do is do not condone this whatsoever in a parking lot. Do not do this. Go take it to a local tire shop anywhere. Let them do it. They're not going to do this. They're going to hit it with the cheetah thing. It's a big thing that shoots with air. They have bigger compressors and everything. Just pay the $2-3 that they charge you to do this. Only reason I'm doing this today is because I have to return the trailer tomorrow by 8 a.m. before anywhere opens, and
it's Labor Day.
It's Labor Day, so all tire shops are closed. So I have to do this myself. If not, I would have taken all of these and got a shop to do them because it's been way too labor intensive. 6 hours, all this kind of stuff. It's been ridiculous. But a lot of y'all already know what this is. I guarantee it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because y'all don't need to know how to do this. Watch out. Fuck. It didn't work. Maybe I didn't do enough.
Please work. And don't just catch on
Nope.
fire.
Brake part cleaner is old, so that's the only thing I can think. I have real air compressor. I can do it.
Did it not latch?
This is it, y'all. The last tire's finally going on. God, am I tired. But I did it all myself, and I did it in my parking lot, just to prove that y'all can do it too. Also, y'all don't need no fancy impact to put this on. I would show myself doing it with a normal ratchet and stuff, but I'm just too tired at this point. So we're gonna keep just using the impact because I have an impact. If there was any one tool I would say you should buck up and buy, it's an impact. Electric, battery. Doesn't have to be Craftsman, can be Hobo Freight Edition, any of them. Large cells, state cells, anything, just get yourself an impact battery and a charger. It is the number one thing to just break bolts loose, anything like that.
Now time for the fun part.
No, we gotta move it to the truck first.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
know.
want it, just in case there's no brakes, I don't want to screw up that guy's truck over there. That's not nice. And then I'd have to pay for it all because this truck is not insured. Because why would I insure a truck I just got out of the field? Get in on the other side.
New car?
Yeah, project truck.
You what?
Yeah, new project truck.
Nice.
The driver door is broken.
Yeah, ask him how.
I pushed the little push button to push it out and it went all the way down and it doesn't pop back up. So yes, theoretically I broke it.
Theoretically. Careful, there's a car coming.
Oh, where are you? Hey, don't go behind it. Do not go behind it. You're gonna just push or bad have to climb out and push too and steer.
I was gonna help push, but I gotta set the phone up.
Just set it on the back of the truck. On the toolbox.
Road whore.
Because once this-
You know this is still hooked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, unhook it.
I don't know.
Literally, all you gotta do is flip that one part up, that's loose, and then unwrap it around the bumper. There you go. You're good. You're good. And then just set it down in front of the truck. Throw it in the bed again.
Oh, we guys. So I just start pushing.
Yes.
Alright.
All right, now we're gonna show you a walk around of the truck now that we actually can, because it's not on a trailer now. On the trailer, it was too hard for both of us to jungle gym around. Okay, now good old 351 5.8 EFI. Every single wire has been chewed through on it. So the whole underhood wiring harness is going to have to be replaced, and the grill's on upside down. So is it screwed on? Look, first thing that we're actually fixing on the truck is not having an upside down grill. That was annoying both me and Gwen and I. Oh my gosh, so much better. Going town rig right now, as Vice Grip would say. Blue, we're not sure why it's fading like this. Maybe it's been in an accident many years ago. Vinyl floors, vinyl seat, but then it has the lower parts of the door panels. Usually whenever it's just an XL, they just have this. So that's something about the custom cab, I'm guessing. And it has power steering, power brakes, cruise control. It's an automatic, as you can see, with overdrive. You can see the overdrive button right there to get off, and 4x4, like I said. It's a oddly optioned truck, very work truck in my opinion. Posi rear end 355s. I already looked at the tag while I had it up on the trailer. Tailgate is gone. Bumper that can be pulled out with a chain in a truck. Painted black bed liner, and then here has a bed rail. We'll probably take all of this off just because this got water in it and froze. It's all round now. It's supposed to be square. See, round. And you can tell where it blew out right here. Sorry, the lighting's not the best. But I want to take it. I want to put KC lights on top, chrome wheels, 33s, a leveling kit. Probably have to, I'll have to get a new bumper, and then I'll have to trim it then. So hopefully the junkyard has a good one, because I don't want to trim up a brand new bumper. Headlights, wiring harness, it needs a battery. I don't know, I would hook a battery up to it, but that's just a fire hazard waiting to happen with all the chewed through wires on it. And once I go through and I check all the wiring, then I will put a battery on it and try to just turn it over, and we'll see what happens. None of the in-cab wiring is chewed up. There is some dangling wires underneath the truck, so they've even been to that. So I'll probably have to get a transmission wiring harness too. So basically the whole truck does need to be rewired, which kind of sucks, but I mean, $250. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're not gonna get a running driving truck at that point. And
I'd be scared if you got a running driving truck for $250.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go ahead and
Call it a day.
end the video here, and we're actually gonna put water in it, make sure the block holds water and is not frozen. If not, this is the last video you're gonna see of the truck, so I'm gonna sell it for hopefully something. Hopefully get my money back. we'll make a short video out of that one, 5-minute long. Thank you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, follow us on socials, they're down in the description below. Have a good day.